What's up, everybody? Hey, look, man, you know what's the most saddeningly or the most saddening but necessary thing that a person has to do? Uh, it's like when you wake up in the morning, right? You wake up in the morning, you wash your face, brush your teeth, and all that stuff, and you looking in that mirror, right? You looking in that mirror before you got to start that day, and you realize and you come to the reality that you got to cut certain people off. You come to the reality that you got to cut certain people off. And the crazy thing about it is it be some of the most unimaginable positions in your life. Your mother, your father, brother, sister. Sometimes it even be children, depending on the age. Grandfather, grandmother, aunts, uncles, cousins. It could be the woman or the man that you laying in the bed with. Like nobody's on the chopping block, especially when they are standing in the way of you growing or friction or in resistance against you growing. They pretty much just a draining force in your life. And it's sad because you can't biologically, cut ties with a lot of these people. So you can only emotionally cut ties or withdraw yourself back from them so much. And you can socially cut ties with these people, not allowing yourself to be, the shield to their foolishness, or not allowing yourself to be just a trash can to the negative things that they bring into your life. And you got to cut some of these people go. And it's going to be hard. It's painful. It's painful. It's painful looking at your mother and knowing that you got to cut off, that you can't really biologically cut off because your mother is your mother, your father is your father, your sister is your sisters, your brothers is your brothers. But y'all life's just not aligning up no more. And how they want to live is not how you want to live. Because as you get older, you'll start to understand that time owes you nothing. Time grants you nothing. Time guarantees you nothing. Making the right decisions does. And the only way that we can, put ourselves on the road to becoming somewhat successful is by making the right decisions and being in the right company. Like the old rule always say, it's the company you keep, that'll help you elevate in life or to drag you down. I tell people this all the time. Who you have around you and what they got going on and their outlooks of life, and whether it's negative or positive, will show you how far you're going to go around these certain people. These negative draining forces that you carry, and you try your hardest, because what people don't really understand is that we give people, we give people a time in our mind. And not to say that we're better than them or nothing like that, but we give them a time in our mind to start living or start working towards a more prosperous life, having a more prosperous way of decision making. We gauge people with that. And when you see a couple of years in past and these same people are making these same decisions, these same people are want to live the same way, and the ways that they want to live and the way they make decisions don't do nothing but bring a burden to your life. There's no hard feelings. I'm not here to say that you got to change on my behalf, but our lives are just not aligned no more. You're not going in the same direction I want to go. You're not trying to make the same impact that I'm trying to make. So you got to cut people off, and you can't be afraid to do that. Stop being afraid to cut folks off, because this is the problem. When people make you mad, right? When people make you mad, people make you angry, people make you upset, frustrated, you ain't afraid to cuss nobody out. You ain't afraid to put your hands on nobody if need be. So why are you afraid to go to this person, man to man, woman to woman, or woman to man, sister to mother, sibling to sibling, however the relation may be? Why are you afraid to go to these people and just tell them, look, man, I think this ran our course. It was cool while it lasted, bro, but we not going in the same direction. We not thinking the same. Our our thoughts don't even, they're not even in the same general area, bro. So like, we gotta cut this off. You know, this ain't, it's done. It ran its course. You know, I don't see how people are afraid to do that, but you're not afraid to want to put these hands on folks. You're not afraid to curse people out. You know what I'm saying? But you got fear to be honest with people. See, because the thing about, you know, telling people out of emotions, you can hide behind, man, I was hot-headed, I was a little bit emotional, yeah, I was pissed off, this is why I did it, this is not me. But when you sit down with a clear conscious mind and a clear conscious thought and you tell them, man, I've been thinking about this for quite some time, and I done gave a thought, and I done gave those thoughts, you know, time to process. You know, I internalized it, vocalized it, talked to myself about it, prayed about it, whatever you did. And this is just the outcome. This is just the outcome that I came up with. This is no longer can happen. You know? Why are people so afraid to have those honest conversations with folks when your growth is on the line? Because like I tell you once before, as you get older in life, time doesn't guarantee you nothing. When you're young, you thinking, I mean, I got years to devote to this stupidity. I got years to devote to this foolishness. I got years to devote to this bad decision making, and I can learn from it. You know, experience is the best teacher. Hey, a lot of people don't make it through those experiences. A lot of people don't survive. So, like, as an older fella talking to a lot of people my age or younger, it's a blessing, man, to stand here at my age of going on 38 years old and say, man, I survived a lot of bad decisions, man. And everybody don't get to survive those bad decisions, man. That's one of the keys to life, to understand that you don't always survive bad decisions. It's a blessing to make a bad decision and actually get to live through the consequences and grow from it. But what happened to the people who make a bad decision and they don't even get to live through the consequences because they gone? Everybody don't survive to live through those decisions, you know? So when it comes to cutting people off, man, people who possess a negative energy in your life, people who are draining forces in your life, we can't be afraid to cut that off, man. Because one thing I notice about people, and I'm gonna cut this video short after this, that a lot of people spend a lot of time, wasting a lot of time, fighting for dead-end folks, fighting for fixed-minded people, you know? And I know it's hard to cut people off. It's hard. But you gotta do it, you know? Because how long are you gonna stand and be the shield for a person who's not trying to grow? How long you gonna stand and be attached to the foolishness of someone who's consistently showing you foolishness over and over and over again? How long you gonna stand for that? People showing you these repeat realities, and they showing you that they're not trying to grow, and they showing you that they don't even care if you grow, because I need company at the bottom. So guess what? I gotta find people to keep at the bottom with me. How long are you gonna stand attached to that? Ask yourself that. Don't be afraid to cut folks off. Yeah, it's gonna be painful. Yeah, they not gonna understand, because they don't even understand that you're trying to grow. So how they gonna understand when you're trying to cut them off? But until then, man, much love, man. Everybody be blessed, man. Enjoy this day. Enjoy being top ground. And, you know, just think about that.